Shadow DPS here on a Saturday afternoon, February 27th, 2016. Tell you what, down here in San Antonio, the winter is pretty much over. Actually, we didn't have a winter. It went from fall to spring just like that. But I'm not complaining. I am not complaining. So yeah, man, not much to talk about today. Just taking a ride on this here country road, enjoying my Saturday. One thing I want to talk about is the recent legislation in Colorado about lane splitting that got turned down. Right now, lane splitting is only legal or accepted in one state, and that state is California. A lot of motorcyclists out there feel that having the ability to lane split will be a safety enhancement for them. Me, I don't know. I've never lane split a day in my life. I really don't know the ins and outs of lane splitting, so I really can't offer my opinion one way or another. One of the motor vloggers out there, Rob, he talks about lane splitting often, and he brings up some good points. You know, traffic is stopped. It should be legal for motorcycles to go in between cars to avoid getting hit from behind. I mean, that makes sense to me. But again, I'm sure there has to be some sort of technique behind it. And I'm sure it's going to take a long time for drivers in other states besides California to get used to that idea. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have some level of trust to actually go in between cars. You got to trust that the cars won't do anything, you know, suddenly, like open their doors or, you know, do something to fuck your day up. Oh shit, who is this? Hello? Hey. Just on a bike, what you doing? Shadow DPS here. What's up, YouTube? Just taking a quick night ride through the outskirts of San Antonio, Texas. I don't ride a lot at night, but decided to spend a little bit more time on the bikes this weekend, so there you go. Try not to ride when it's too late out. We can get all the freaking drunks out and everything. So it's pretty early right now. It's only like 8 o'clock. You know, have you guys been following the presidential debates and the primaries? Oh my God, what a freaking mess it is. My goodness, I mean, there is, in my opinion, not a lot to choose from this go around. I wish people would spend a little bit more time talking about policy as opposed to bad-mouthing each other, calling each other names. It's no different from what people did in high school, man. Let's get down to the real deal, man. What is your policy? What's your plan? That's what I want to hear. That alone will provide enough insight for me to make an informed decision when I cast my ballot in November. I want to hear what your policies are. I want to hear what your plan is. I don't care what you think about candidate A or candidate B. You know? I don't want to hear about that crap. I don't hear a bunch of name calling. I just want to hear what you're going to do to fix this country, to make it more safe, to improve our economy, to lower taxes, to help the elderly and the veterans. That's what I want to hear. You know? Don't care about, hey, what you think about so-and-so's ears, or what do you think about so-and-so's speaking ability. I don't give a shit about that. Talk about yourself. Talk about what you're going to do to fix the country. That's what I want to hear. Man, people all over the world are looking at this primary season like it's a freaking joke. They're looking at American politics like, man, are you kidding? This is more like a circus than a political process. All I know is, you know, we need to fix some things in this country. You know, need to quit being so PC and do what we got to do to fix things. But hopefully, this backbiting and talking about each other in a derogatory manner, this negative politics, mudslinging will stop, and people will start focusing on, the candidates will start focusing on the real issues. Because that's really what the American people want to hear. And the thing that's frustrating to me is part of the American population who are just buying into all this negativity on the campaign trail, instead of asking, what are the real issues? What are you going to do to fix this country? I'm a student of politics, I'm a student of history, and I'm a student of international affairs. And what I see right now in terms of the presidential candidates is not impressing me so far. Hopefully that'll change, but right now, hey, I'm just not feeling it. But meanwhile, I get to ride on my motorcycle, so all is good, man, all is good. I need to watch out for deer around here, man. On a bike, and it's even in the car. A deer will jack you up in a car as well. So, and the most active time for deer is after sunset, during the night, and before sunrise. So bikers just have to be extremely careful when driving at night in many parts of the country because of the deer. So there's no need to rush, no need to speed, just keep scanning either side of the road, anticipate anything that may come up, and just keep vigilant. But anyway, it's a beautiful night here. It's probably in the 60s now. It's getting kind of cool. Getting kind of cool outside, but it's not that it's not cold or anything, but it's just a little cool. But it is a beautiful night, man. I enjoy riding at night. A lot less traffic, even though you have the threat of deer, but lot less traffic, and it's just the atmosphere, man. It's pretty chill riding at night. Being a night rider on the Yamaha Stryker. All right, buddy, let's go. But the only thing with riding at night, you better make sure you know the roads that you're riding on. Know the curves, know the straightaways, know the potholes. Don't ride somewhere that you're not familiar with at nighttime, or at least try to avoid that. Know what I mean? Especially a road that doesn't have a lot of lights or lighting. You just never know what you're gonna find in terms of the road surface or potholes or curves or whatever. Make sure you know the road that you're riding on at night. Be aware of what the road is like. You know what I'm saying? And also make sure you have adequate lighting on the bike, some reflective gear. Make sure that you are as conspicuous as possible when riding at night. And please, please, please don't drink at night. Or don't drink, period, when you're riding a motorcycle. Of course, you know, a lot of people choose to drink beers or beer when they ride, and I've done that in the past, I'm not gonna lie. But it's not really smart, so just try to avoid that. At any rate, this has been Shadow DPS, and I will talk to you a little later. Bye. Peace.